We are back to the Deep South with just 6 laps to, not 6 laps, 6 races to go here. Live at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Levante Martin, who is looking for a title run to defend his titles in first. Kronberg is in third, looking to get his first title run. And the 8 Luis Gustavo de Marza is starting in the mid-pack. If Martin and Kronberg can keep up this top run, it's going to be hard for the 8 to defend the points lead. Right away, Levante Martin is off and away at the start of lap 1 of 25. The 31 of Tomoshi is making some good room, looking to get his first top 5, maybe even top 10 of the season. Stevenson's getting very tight here, and the 12 of Lamarty spins out. The 12 of Kyle Lamarty spun out from being way too packed up with those other drivers there. If we go to the cam of Lamarty, right here at our helicopter cam, you can see that he makes contact with Edgewater and causes him to spin out because of it. Edgewater is usually not a driver who's mid-pack either. But luckily, just the spin out is enough. It's just a spin out, no significant damage. He can keep going and not have to worry about getting in last. Meanwhile, it's the 70 of Martin, who has a very huge lead over Buckworth Huckleberry and the rest of the pack. He's a driver who likes to get aggressive early, but let's see what that does to his tires in the long run. Well, we got some action here as the 31 is still in the top 5. Kronberg and Morrison Jr. battling for third. Huckleberry comfortably in second for the time being. Morrison Jr. looks for the middle. Kronberg looks for the inside. Very tight racing coming on here as well. The 8 Luis Gustavo de Marza looking to get his way up the pack so he can prevent the 96 and the 70 from closing in on him in the standings. The 8 is currently chilling in 10th, but for his standards, that is not where he wants to be. Looking to use the inside to get past Salter, but the 44 is slower. The 80 does manage to give him just enough room, but not enough to pass yet. He should be able to pass coming into turn 3. And he does. The 80 gets very loose there. The 70 of Levante Martin is still comfortably in first. Back to the action here. The 96 of Kronberg is still battling with Morrison Jr., who's making a great run. After losing out to Huckleberry in the last race, maybe he's looking for a shot at redemption, but he definitely is proving that he's on the same level as Buckworth for the time being. Here is a view of Dustin Morrison Jr. right now, very close to the bumper of Kronberg. Huckleberry has gotten closer to Martin as well. Coming into turn 1, they almost touch coming out of turn 3. Morrison Jr. probably looking to use a bump and run or take advantage of that draft and dive bomb coming into these tight corners. Your top 4 comfortably Martin, Huckleberry, Kronberg, and Morrison Jr. If we look behind him, it's the 527 of Johnson who's made room. The 8 of Luis Gustavo de Marza has only made 1 extra position at the moment. The 44 of Pasquale gives space for the 31 to make a pass. Can the 31 get his first top 5 of the season? The 8 has passed Fontaine and is currently in 9th. The 44 and the 31 look to 44 of Pasquale is looking for that bump and run. But the 31 doesn't give it up, and he doesn't give it up now. It works for Pasquale. Very good battle we have here rather than the battles for the lead. Speaking of those battles for the lead, Kronberg now touches Huckleberry in the back. This is short track racing for you. We're almost halfway done here at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Martin has led every single lap so far. Huckleberry to the inside, and he is almost caught up with Martin. The top 4 very far away from the 5th place driver, Zach Johnson. Can he make a run? Can he catch up to the rest of the pack and steal a win? The 70 still has the lead, but the rest of the pack has gotten closer. The 96 of Kronberg looks like coming inside. There have been a lot of changes in the battle for second, but the battle for first, not so much. It's Kronberg who is in second. The second place change has changed a lot between these drivers, but Zach Johnson has caught up as well. It is an almost perfect train we have here. Martin into the inside, trying to use the momentum from the outside, but it doesn't seem to be working yet. The grip is not there. All the grip's on the inside, and that's going to let the 96 of Kronberg catch up. Morrison Jr. in third. Morrison Jr. looking to get aggressive with Kronberg. The bump and run, maybe. The A has only caught up with one other position. The A's got some work to do if he wants to catch up to the 31. And now Pasquale is in it as well. This could be a very entertaining few laps. There is also lap traffic as well, which is definitely going to affect the Morrison Jr., now the third place car, looking to pass Kronberg. 6 laps to go. Martin has still kept himself a good distance. We still have a perfect train here. Martin has extended the gap a little bit, but the lap traffic is going to hurt him. Kronberg, now it's there. The lap cars are making an effect. Martin is slower with 4 laps to go. Morrison Jr. and Johnson look to take advantage. Morrison Jr. to the inside of Kronberg, and he's going to take second. Johnson might even pass Kronberg as well. Buckworth Huckleberry used up his juice way too early, and now he's falling back to 6th. Coming into turn 3 with 3 laps to go. Martin is looking on that corner. We got some good racing now. The rest of the drivers have caught up. Dustin Morrison Jr., he's almost to the inside of Martin here. Can he take advantage of what Martin blocked? Not quite enough. Morrison Jr. almost taps the end of Martin. Almost in the quarter panel. 2 laps to go here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Are we going to see a bump and run attempt from the 96 or the 10? The 70 has led all 23 laps so far, but it's the last one that matters the most. Here comes Morrison Jr. going into the inside. Johnson as well. Kronberg falls back. 1 lap to go here. Morrison Jr. inside of Martin, looking to take the lead at the last minute. Morrison Jr. has the lead now, but Martin takes it back, coming into the outside. Is Morrison Jr. going to be faster coming out of it? They touch coming out of turn 4. Morrison Jr.'s got him. He's got him. Morrison Jr. wins on the very last lap pass. A last turn pass, if you will. Martin in second. Johnson in third. The 44 Pasquale in fourth. How about that for a finish? Woohoo!